Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town. And the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too. And all of it adds up to make a terrific and crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. Athletic Bilbao have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
So it's away we go then. Rudiger gets into the right position to intercept. Real Madrid are really in need of a lift after going winless in their first 3 games. Chouameni, Alaba, Fran Garcia, Brahim Diaz looking to get on the end of this, and that's been levered clear. Cleared away. Alexander-Arnold. And it's played forward. And that's been levered clear. And they're not going to make any further progress now. That's been drilled forward.
Real Madrid are playing very deep here. They seem happy to let their opponents have the ball.
Big chance! Fran Garcia. Brings it out wide. He's gone for it! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
A chance that's created through very good grafting. Did well to get in the face of his opponent. Real Madrid have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Nice touch. Alaba knocks it away. Robert Navarro. No goals as yet. And the finish! Goal! Athletic Bilbao! First blood drawn.
Williams very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really good.
Athletic Bilbao take the lead, 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Foot in. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Ruguri. Forward it goes. Good. And oh! Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. In with the challenge. Rudiger did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Rudiger sticks in a foot to win it back. Chouameni created that super goal to produce a lead in their last game. Mbappe! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Mbappe sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Tries to get it clear. Real Madrid being made to look sloppy in possession here. That's great strength on the ball. So who's he picking out? Played into the middle. And it's hoisted clear. Brahim Diaz spreads it towards the left. That's been repelled. He's had a go! Goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser! Well, and the whistle goes for half-time. What it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. Athletic Bilbao head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, one each, and the game right on edge. Second period then underway. Real Madrid were quick to defend their manager in the wake of criticisms levelled at him in recent days.
Look, some of the scrutiny is a bit over the top these days, and you're damned if you do and damned if you don't. But he really didn't help himself. His decision-making was puzzling, to say the least.
Arda Güler. Fran Garcia. Bernardo Silva. Brahim Diaz. Mbappe! He's done very well to get to that.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Williams. Ruguri plays it forward. Tries to stroke it through. Has a hit! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looks the harder thing to do.
Brahim Diaz. Now it's Mbappe. Over to the left. Oh, that's a waste. Up towards the front line. Brahim Diaz. Arda Güler. Brahim Diaz. Now it's Mbappe. He's there to receive it. Robert Navarro. Hoists it forward. Alvarez. Played in with accuracy. It's a long ball, but it's not hit its target. Arda Güler. Fran Garcia. Has a quick glance. Arda Güler. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Bernardo Silva. Mbappe! Decent enough try.
Mbappe certainly could have and should have made more of that.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Valverde. Fran Garcia goes looking. Shoots! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Real Madrid making consecutive changes here. Mbappe has a shot! He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. He's pinged one through here. He's made sure that that won't get through. To locate someone up front. Valverde. Now it's Mbappe. Yeah, he's fouled him there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Wonderful! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Dispatched expertly, nicely done. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up was brilliant.
Valverde. Bernardo Silva. Well, if something's going to happen, it's going to happen now.
They need something heroic now, or a lucky break, or a kind refereeing decision. Anything. Real Madrid are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
So not long left in this now. The undefeated run now looking all but over.
Yeah, it's very much looking that way, but...
In with a header! He's scored! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Real Madrid could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, some fans are already on their way out, so that to me says everything, Peter.
Gordon loses his balance and loses the ball. Well, they could break here. Alexander-Arnold. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Rudiger. Fernandez. Alaba. And there goes the final whistle. It has ended in disappointment, defeat and back to the drawing board. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations, and I think with confidence looking a little fragile at the moment, they were playing not to lose more than trying to win, and I think everything was just a letdown because of that.
Thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. Well, good afternoon, everybody. It is terrific to have you along for our live coverage of this eagerly awaited contest. It should provide some terrific entertainment on what is turning into a rather imperfect afternoon. The weathermen rarely get it wrong, and they have warned us.
Pitch. He's got fabulous technique too, especially with his delivery in and around the area. He'll be eyeing up any set plays the opposition concede in that defensive third.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. up and running. Alexander-Arnold. Ceballos. Vinicius Junior. This could fall anywhere.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Ceballos. Chouameni. Fernandez. Chouameni. Just brushed off the ball there. Vinicius Junior has a hit! Goal! Real Madrid!
Well, that defence just wasn't expecting their midfield to mess up then, so when they did, they were caught completely cold by such a swift breakaway and such a well-worked finish too.
Real Madrid take the early advantage. Buttermere spreads it towards the left.
Mastantuono.
With good energy in defence as well.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Get the better of his opposite number. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Hoists it forward. Tries to get it clear. Lloyd Gomez. Played out to the right. Rosier pumps it into the area. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. And here's Garcia, in towards the towering header! Harmlessly behind. Alexander-Arnold plays it over to the other flank. Fernandez. Ceballos. Chouameni. Alexander-Arnold. Ceballos plays out to the wing. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Hit into the middle. That wasn't easy.
Well, as test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Oh, nice touch. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. That's clever movement up front.
Yeah, they're playing with a false nine, and no one's really holding a fixed position up there.
How does that work?
Well, I think it's an attempt to just confuse this defence with constant interchange and different movement.
Buttermere! Back of the net! They have hauled themselves right back into it. That has certainly made things interesting.
Look, get your seatbelts on because this is showing all the signs of another roller coaster ride.
Alaba goes looking. It's a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Tries to get it forward quickly. Gets wrestled off the ball. And that's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Chouameni. Alaba.
Mastantuono.
Danger averted for now. There's the end of the first half. So a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. It's a really interesting game and they head in at half-time at 1-1. Osasuna get the ball rolling in the second half. Bottomir gets it out to the wing. Osasuna suffered their first defeat of the season last time out, so time now to put that right. Beautifully done. It's Gomez!
Mastantuono.
Eder Militao. Chouameni. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Forward it goes. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Real Madrid! And they get themselves in front!
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And it's played forward. Nicely controlled. Over to the left. Garcia goes through. And the shot! Just off target.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work though.
So here comes a substitution. Ceballos. Alaba plays it forward. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Gomez floats one over. He's left his man. Crossed in. He's gone for it! Straight at the keeper.
That's just literally playing into his hands.
Eder Militao. Chouameni drives it forward.
Mastantuono.
Vladimir displaying his defensive capabilities there. That's no striker's tackle.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Moik Gomez. Out to the left it goes. Garcia has it out wide and in space. Real Madrid are clinging on for the points here, right at the end. That's sprayed out wide. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Osasuna are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Vinicius Junior.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Into the channel. Garcia looking to get on the end of this. Alexander-Arnold. It's just a question of running down the clock now.
Mastantuono.
Ceballos. And there goes the final whistle. Real Madrid winners by the odd goal. Really could have gone either way, but a win is a win. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Real Madrid simply imposed their strength from start to finish, and this became as predictable as predicted.
I think we're just about out of time, so many thanks to Jim, and a very good afternoon to you. Well, hello to everyone and welcome as you join us for the second of these group stage games. Competition only a couple of match days old, but there have been already plenty of talking points, much for us to scrutinise over the course of a fortnight or so. Winners on day one, no doubt now looking to cement their place in the latter stages as quickly as possible. So blue and black, of course, very much the dress code for the day. So, having won on opening day, it's eyes forward on the missions that remain.
Well, Peter, there's a very good chance they can plough on after what was a good start, and even if they have a wobble along the way, I think this team has a structure and a philosophy that's solidly in place, and I think they can rely on that. So my advice would be, keep aiming high. Why not opt for some swagger, in parts at least? I think they're capable of it.
There's the whistle. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Alexander-Arnold. Arda Güler. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Has a pop! And he's there to make a great save.
Vinicius Junior simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Rodrigo. Alaba plays it out to the wing. Cucurella plays it backwards, and they'll try again. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Now it's Thuram. He's off on a marauding run. Martinez. Thuram shoots! Oh, that was no routine save.
Thuram is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Çalhanoğlu goes short. So who's he picking out? Bastoni. Goes for goal! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made. Real Madrid seem ready to just bide their time for the moment. Patience seems to be the operative word.
Now it's Rodrigo. Rodrigo goes for the cross. And it's Alaba. He's tried one. That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Now it's Thuram. He's got the ball glued to his feet. And he's there to hoof it away. Akanji gets it back. Thuram. Hits one!
Madrid have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Well, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
It's got through to him. There are a few waiting for it. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Alexander-Arnold. Eder Militao. Cucurella. And here's Rodrigo. Now it's Rodrigo.
Arda Güler.
Traoré. Has a goal! And he comes up trumps again.
Oh, that's a stunning save. I mean, his reflexes were incredible then. That's as good a save as you'll see.
Akanji is there, and he can get that clear. Rodrigo. This is good, that's a foul.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. He's gone for it! Oh, what a goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And he's produced a beauty. Real Madrid break the deadlock.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Across the field it goes. Zielinski.
Arda Güler.
With a good steal, well played. Vinicius Junior. Gorgeous control there.
Arda Güler.
Spreads it towards the left. The Fry gets it away. De Vrij drives it forward. And here's Martinez. Çalhanoğlu. In by Çalhanoğlu. We hit half-time. So there you have it, a close fought half of football. One that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. More than decent game up to now.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
And we're underway again.
Inter don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in this second half. They can't hold back, though.
Alaba tries to get it forward quickly. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Rodrigo. Alaba. Alaba goes looking. Alexander-Arnold.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And here's Martinez. This could... has a hit!
Well, I think when you're in that situation, all you can do is tip your hat to the keeper, because that was fantastic.
Rodrigo. Oh, good interception. Hoists it forward. Barella plays it over to the other flank. keeps everyone guessing.
Inter showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
Can he deliver? Vinicius Junior proving impossible to wrestle off the ball. Real Madrid get it back again. Tchouaméni. Akanji. Akanji switches it towards the other side. Rudiger. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Thuram. Zielinski. Aslani with the crossfield ball. Whipped in. Rudiger attempts a clearance. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. And here's Martinez.
Inter are definitely not going down without a scrap.
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Going for goal! And yes, it's there! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. Mbappe at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
Real Madrid get themselves a 2-goal cushion. Now it's Martinez. Danger averted for now. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Çalhanoğlu tries to switch the play. Barella gets flagged offside. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Barella looking cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Well, you don't go down without a fight, and the sooner that message can circulate through the team, the better. The scoreline is a little ugly at the moment. It's imperative now that they grab the next goal.
Chance to break. Has he picked him out? He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Rudiger. Alaba. Mbappe. A heavy challenge. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, much worthy industry, but that alone simply not enough. They are beaten by the better side. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
It's a poor result. They offered very little goal threat, and it's the kind of unproductive performance that can drain confidence pretty quickly. At the business end, they just can't close the deal.